Yo, welcome to another episode of Shooting Ropes.
Shooting ropes.
No, they might have heard that.
Busting tropes.
Whoa, the tropes are being busted right here this week on Shooting Ropes. It's a podcast with me, Chris Macarthur-Boyd, and
me, Chris Macarthur-Boyd.
That's right. And this week's guest is the one and only Liam Farrelly.
Oh, Liam Farrelly.
Did I tell you? Did I talk about that on the episode?
I don't think you did. I think you said it in a weird way. You said Liam Farrelly, but then you did not
Do you not know the
extrapolate.
lore?
The lore?
Goated comedy man, Kenny Sinclair,
Oh, yeah, the king of the golf clubs.
the king of the golf clubs, was saying to me, "Oh, I love that Liam Farrelly." I was like, "I think he's Farrelly." He was saying it like he's a sports car or something. Liam Farrelly.
Well, I mean, like the way it is, Farrelly, it really would be Farrelly, wouldn't it?
If you'd never heard of Ireland as a concept, yeah, I think you would say Farrelly.
You think
As
that's
if he's Italian?
Yeah.
It's clearly not an Italian. No offense to Liam. He's an incredible guest on this podcast. Very funny guy. He's got his own new Dungeons and Dragons podcast, Comic Quest, with Tom Stade, Kate Hammer, and Gareth Mutch, three of the best comedians in Scotland. And
Do you mean Comic Quest?
yeah, as Kenny Sinclair called it to me, Comica Coast. I fucking love Liam Farrelly. You will know him from the Scottish comedy circuit. You know him from Live at the Apollo,
Live at the Apollo.
as Kenny Sinclair would call it. You know, I just think he's an absolutely, like, he was like a wee boy when we were a wee bit younger.
He was a little boy when we were a bit younger. Now he's a big grown man.
And we're somehow
have
even
hands,
younger.
We held hands, we make plans. Me and Liam Farrelly down at the pond, feeding the ducks, trying not to fuck. It's not like that.
Yeah, I actually went to the park with him recently and fed
Did you try not to fuck?
We didn't feed the ducks, and I refused to comment on the rest of it. But it was a great walk. He's a very volatile individual. He's always fighting people. And I think we talk about scraps and stuff in it and Dungeons and Dragons.
Nothing
And
wrong with being volatile.
no. But if you're enjoying this episode and you want to listen to it ad-free, sign up to the Patreon. You get ad-free access to just no adverts. So you don't need to listen to like we all love Acast, but you don't want to listen to some fucking Acast advert where it's like, "Hi, I'm Louis Theroux, and this is the greatest fights of all time. I'm sitting with people who are completely chopped off, and we are talking about..."
Chopped off like Unk is chopped?
like amputee people.
Right, okay, all right.
I'm discussing the greatest street fights of all times with purely amputated men.
Oh, fucked it.
Yeah. So if you don't want to hear, I mean, that sounds class actually. So
Yeah,
that's a
that sounds
terrible,
really good.
terrible example of a bad podcast that you don't want to hear an advert.
Wait, there
for.
literally is like a Glaswegian guy who's on. No, there literally is a Glaswegian guy on TikTok who like got his like fucking limbs chopped off with a machete, and there's like a thing. He's always like sitting. Well, there's a thing him in a hospital bed, like, "Aye, but you fucking couldn't kill me, could you? You fucking bunny." Yeah. And now I think he's grown a TikTok following.
Great. You know, there's space on the internet for everybody. Especially, yeah.
Especially those who take up less space, is what you were going to.
No, I wasn't going to
Oh,
say
you weren't
that.
going to say that,
I
right?
wasn't going to say that.
Right, well,
I
I've said it.
had the thought in my head and I said, no, pull it back in.
Yeah, well, I felt you pulling it back in. I thought, no, let's
Get
get
it
that
out.
out there. Get it out there.
It was like a tapeworm had come out my bum to see what the sun looked like, and I was
Yeah.
going to sook it back in.
And
But
I
you
went,
went,
"Oh, a tape one. I'll take that."
you got a wee pair of tweezers and just
Yeah.
pulled it out like a fucking anal bead. Anyway,
Put that in there with the rest of them.
you also get an extra 30 minutes of Red Hot Patter on Patreon. Or like 25 sometimes if we need to edit out some extremely juicy nonsense.
Yeah. Let's turn that Patreon on. Is that what it's about?
But no, I think maybe.
Maybe.
Not to get too into the etymology of Patreon. I believe it's patron and then eon. So
Patrons that go on for eons?
I think so. Yeah.
I believe it's Patreon. It's a tree.
Yeah, mate. Turn on the patrons.
The tree of content exists, and you
pay
can
tree.
put money in the tree, and a little acorn of content falls on your head.
I don't think it's turning on the pay tree. I think it's a Patreon for eons. Thanks so much for checking us out. Please give us a good review on Apple reviews. Don't be like that guy who said I'm giving you 3 stars because I love it, but it might get bad eventually. He deleted that.
Yeah.
Due to I don't know if you know this, but if you kill yourself, all your reviews get deleted by God. So sorry to hear that guy said to his own life. That's fucked up. We're gonna get
That's
deep.
good stuff. I
Yeah,
like
I know
that.
it
Keep
is.
that
It
in.
is funny and it's true, but yeah, please leave us a review that isn't a load of shit. And like comment on the YouTube and comment on the Instagram stuff and just let us know what you're thinking.
But most importantly, we respect your time, and please enjoy this episode of Shooting Rules. Shooting Rules. Shooting Rules.
It can get awful lonesome on the range. In hard times, strangers can seem strange. When a noose appears and there ain't no hope, whip out your pistol and shoot a rope. Shooting rows, shooting rows, shooting rows.
You think Lorenzo wouldn't leave us on? No, this is good. This is how you get a hot start.
Johnny.
You're not allowed to talk about that anymore. Christopher keeps talking about Japanese words and stuff like that.
Right.
And Johnny means
Goodbye.
but
Right.
and then he
In our
started talking
culture,
about how
fucking hell. I mean, you say Johnny here.
a Johnny, but and then Lorenzo
Old
was
guy
like, "You've
hanging out
already
the
done
back of your ass, fuck's sake, in school, that's thing.
this." For some reason, Christopher thinks that just
And I've
signifying a
said this
Johnny.
before. I've said this before.
Yeah, for some reason, Christopher thinks a Johnny would instantly be shagging away rather than just like fixing
I think
things
it's a reference to either Janie Godley or Raymond Mearns having a bit. It's like, that was a fucking. Who had that bit where it was like sex education? And when I grew up, the only sex education was stay away from the Johnny.
That was Janie.
That was Janie. Had a good line.
remember
Yeah.
that was
That's,
Janie.
that's pretty
That's a
funny.
fucking great joke.
Stay
It's in
away
my
from the
head.
Johnny.
And that's a great thing about stand-up is it reshapes the reality in your mind. Because now in my head, all Johnnies are pedos. Because I heard that.
Wow.
It's like
So-
how all toads are frogs, but not all frogs are toads.
It's exactly like that. Yeah.
We had a cool Johnny when I was in primary school. Called everybody by the same name.
Oh, yeah?
It was like Humphrey or something like that. He'd call it, it'd be like, all right, Humphrey. And that would be
What? Humphrey?
it was just a pure. Now looking back on it, he was just like a mad guy.
He was a neurodivergent legend.
He was just
That's
like
the same.
he was a guy who was a Johnny but didn't care about the ways. He was like, I just work in this school and I fix things and there's fucking ways about it and I don't care about any of them.
So it's pretty
I just call him
neurodiverse to me.
Humphrey.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah.
You have any Johnny memories?
In primary school, my Johnny, his daughter went to the school and he lived on the school grounds.
Fuck, that's too much, innit?
Aye.
Too much school.
And then he picked up a pigeon one day with like the wee kind of, you know how those wee, they're like chopsticks, but they're like fucking he picked-
Tongs?
Aye. Well, they were bigger than tongs because
Right.
he picked up rubbish with them.
They clip-
the
they-
pick
yeah.
it up or something.
Aye.
yeah.
So he got one of them and he just picked up a pigeon and put it in a bin bag.
That's fucked.
Was the pigeon dead? Was the pigeon
It was
alive?
kind of, it was dying, but still, you could see it moving around in the bag and stuff.
It's on the way out. That's fucking crazy, man.
One time, like a bird, I think it was a pigeon, dropped out of the sky in our front garden.
Yeah.
And like a hawk had been at it, and it was just like, and my dad had to go and put a spade through it. Pretty crazy.
What? You want to do your hamster bit?
I think I've talked about that before
Yeah.
on here. Yeah.
You heard about this?
No.
My wife, shout out wives. My wife had a hamster. Shout out hamsters as well. And the hamster, so it was like, it used to like climb up the cage and then like monkey bar its way along the top.
Right.
And then one time during the night it fell, broke its back on its own football, hoisted by its own petard, as it were. And then they lived in a farm and they were like, They were like, what do we do with this? And the farmer was like, I'll deal with it. And he took it out the back and he shot it with a shotgun.
The shotgun.
Yeah. What do you think about that?
Did he put it like in the shotgun?
Well, that's a good question. I reckon it'd have been an easier method of kill to put it in the shotgun
Aye.
because, like I've said, hamsters famously small target. Shotguns
Aye,
famously bad for small.
aye.
They spread. There's a
Yeah.
spread to it.
What's the ideal target for a shotgun?
Probably like
An
a cow.
elephant.
That's a blunderbuss, you think, no?
A blunderbuss is a shotgun with a more English name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big time.
Yeah.
Apparently, though, if hamsters are climbing their cage, it means they're like seriously depressed.
Yeah, yeah, that's.
Aye,
They
it might
thought, they
it might
thought
have
it
been a
was
suicide.
Oh,
The same
right, well,
is
that
true
changes
of
things.
all
I never
creatures
thought
with
about that. Yeah.
homes. If you've seen a guy climbing the walls of his cage, you'd go, "This guy's got mental health problems."
Yeah, because if he's in a cage, yeah. If the man is interred in a cage and you'd be like, he's not having a good time in there. So some friends that I had in their flat, and this is like as like AK fueled fucking mad cunts.
The
right?
ballad of Bobby Bunto's times.
The ballad of Bobby Bunto's times, right?
You heard about this?
No.
Oh my
Tell
god.
me about Bobby Bunto's. Tell me about the hamsters.
So one night, right, we come back for town. Everyone's fucking full of pills, right? And people are playing like we're just like in a bedroom somewhere gouging. People are playing like Pro Ev or FIFA or something. And I'd heard my mate earlier on that night say that he'd had some pills already and then went and bought different pills and he was going to have them. And that stuck in my head because I'm like,
He's on new pills.
yeah. I'm like, he's on new pills. He's mixed them, right? For some reason, it stuck in my head. And then I was just like lying at the bottom of the bed, like down on the floor. And I was like kind of bored, because I'm not playing the game. I pulled my lighter out and I just started heating this cunt's toe up a bit. Just enough to like see his eyes go, just a slight change in his face, like, that's hot. And then I'd be like, right, I'll give that like 10 minutes or whatever. And then I'd be like, pure ecky, do it, not forget. But then remember to go, oh, good. Time has passed, and I'd fucking heat his toe up again a wee bit, just a wee bit more. And I'm watching him, and again he's like, "Wait, toe's hot again? What's going on?" But still playing. And then I'm like, right, leave it again.
Yeah.
And then at one point he's like, takes his fucking socks off and all that, and I'm like, I've got this cunt. Heat it up a wee bit more again. He's like, and then eventually I'm like, it's time to pull the trigger on this. And I'm like fucking full on the toe, but he's like, what? And then everyone's like, wait, what? What's wrong? He's like, fucking toes roasting. And I was like, what are you talking about? And I was like, you didn't mix your pills or anything, did you? And he's like, and he'd forgotten that he'd mentioned this. Obviously, this is years ago. A lifetime has went past in the times of Eckies at this point, and he's like, I did, and I was like, well, I've heard that when you can mix like chemicals, and sometimes it sends like extreme heat to like a further away point on the body. Do you know what I mean? If there's like a mad chemical reaction, and he's freaking out, man. Do you know what I mean? And he's going for it, and he's panicking, and then eventually I let it slip. I was like, the best hit, mate. Calm down. I was just burning your toe with a lighter, and it snapped him. He didn't. He stopped speaking. He was only communicating in giggles and not blinking. And he took all his clothes off and trashed his flat.
How did you feel?
I felt great. I was on Eckies and I'd pulled off an incredible prank.
It's the state that you rendered him that kind of like, that's funny, but my brain's broke, so I'm just smashing up my own fucking IKEA furniture.
Yeah.
And
I sent him into a catatonic state.
you fugued them.
Yeah.
You
I
fugued them out.
set someone's Taco Bell bag on fire outside the cat house one night.
That's
Wow.
good stuff.
Nothing worse for a burgeoning goth. You've got some spicy chips.
That, do you know, that same
Maybe they're too
unnamed
spicy.
friend once bought, I think it was like 1 gram or 3 grams of cocaine off a guy outside the cat house, and I very quickly realised that guy was scamming him. And I was like, no, wait, you need to like check it before you fucking give him the money. And then and then I stood in front of the guy's car, and the guy started driving, so I just hopped on his bonnet. And then this guy's driving like down Union Street and Jamaica Street, and I'm like, I'm on this guy's bonnet, and I'm kind of caught in a hard place here
I've
because
became a Grand Theft Auto mission.
I'm now aware that I'm on the bonnet of a guy's car. And it's not like I can go like even to the police and go, here, this guy's trying to bump us for ching. You know what I mean? I was like, I'm going to have to. And at one point, he did have to stop for the lights, and I had to fucking jump off his motor. And he drove away. And I was like, well, turns out it wasn't cocaine, it was just fucking sugar or something like that anyway.
Did he have a dog in the car?
No, it didn't. No.
Nah, rookie drug dealer, man. You want to have a dog in the car because that way, if they get pulled over, you can be like, I'm just walking my dog.
Oh, in the car. I'm just walking my dog in it.
We were like, I'm driving to go and take my dog a walk.
Mate, I'm driving to Hugginfield Lock at 1 in the morning. to take my dog for a walk. Classic ruse.
No, that guy, he seemed like he was also new to the scamming game.
Right.
He had a fear in his eyes when I was on his bonnet. You know?
Well,
I would.
Yeah,
But-
if you're an experienced dealer, you've dealt with wide-eyed boys before.
Yeah. yeah.
I was picking up drugs for a girl I was seeing at the time, and I was
Very romantic. of you.
well, I was trying to be chivalrous, and I walked out the car, and her name was Mandy, so I was like, all right, I'm here to pick up for Mandy, and then he was like, right, get in the car. I was like, oh shit, this is not going to plan already, because I was like, he's just going to hand me the stuff and then I'll fuck off.
Yeah.
I was in the back of the car, he's having to move like fucking Ritz cracker boxes out the way so I can sit in.
Was he like, oh, I take my parrot for walks or something like that?
So I
Hate it
just,
when your dealer's a big mouse.
he just fucking sat in the back of this guy's car and he wasn't speaking to me, and I was just like, I think I'm going to get killed here or something, man. And he was like texting people and phoning people, and then he got on the phone with a guy and he was like, listen, I'm here with like a gram of gear, and this fucking cunt's in the back of my car saying he wants Mandy. And I was like, no, I'm here to pick up, the lassie's called Mandy. And he was like, oh.
Yeah, I mean, you should see that straight away and go, right, listen, just to check, there might be a...
That's like when I was trying to pick up weed from my friend Cocaine Joe. This is for cocaine. Then he got me in the back of the car trying to sell me weed.
Big parrots and mice there and all that. You're like, what's going on here?
That's cool, man. I've never really, drug dealers don't really trust me.
I wouldn't trust. I wouldn't sell it.
Too easily become a grass, probably, I would say.
Yeah, you'd be turned.
I was at
easily.
uni and then I met a drug dealer, and then I says to him, can I buy some weed off you? And he said, yeah, okay. And I went, can you roll it for me as well?
That's...
Yeah.
He was like, I'll roll you one. It was if you bought a 20 deck of fags. Why couldn't I not just buy a 5 deck of joints?
It's just no...
Just know the
It's
done
not the
thing.
way it's done, but like, I said, I'll pay extra if you sit and roll these for me. And he went, oh.
Aye, but it kind of robs some of like the cool factor when he's just like rolling the joints for wee guys and be like, it's alright, I'll help you.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why people don't want to spend time with me, as I rob them of the cool factor. Yeah, I know what you mean.
That's America now. Do you know what I mean? You can buy the pre-made joints and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
really, you were ahead of the curve.
Amsterdam, as they say.
Did you ever get one of the joint rolling machines? They were actually class, by the way. You could fucking roll really good joints with them.
Oh,
Man.
really?
Aye, just like basically it was a bit of fucking like...
The wee tins with the thing on the top.
Nah, it's like, it was genuinely a wee machine. It was like a wee bit of cloth and then like 2 kind of like rollers.
Oh,
and then
yeah,
you moved
yeah.
them and then you could roll it and you just put the stuff in and rolled it and then you were away.
Yeah.
I remember seeing that, but at that point, I was like, I can already roll like fucking
Aye.
good enough to.
Don't need to bother.
I'd got to a point where I was like, it's time to start experimenting with mad stuff, not like rolling like cross joints and all that, and
Seth
Okay.
Rogen type shit.
going to like Wickerman and going, let's see if I can roll a joint that goes out of the tent to the back of the tent and fucking smoke it in the tent.
I just don't have the hand-eye
That was crazy. I lost
coordination
my
for rolling. I can't even roll a cig. Can't even, maybe when you were getting any rollies and I was smoking with straights. I just can't. I don't know.
It's one of those ones when you don't do it for a while, you properly lose that skill very quickly. Like I used to be class at it because
Yeah.
I'd done it for so long, and then it just fucking stopped. And now
It's gone.
I can't do it at all, man.
Yeah.
I would like to hope I've still got it, but I've not rolled anything in ages.
That could be good Patreon content.
Good Peter, can I still roll?
Yeah. Without a bowling alley.
Yeah. I would. Do you know what? I like bowling. That's one of my things that I quite enjoy. Actually, I think I'm kind of good at it, but not brilliant at it. I think I'm better than your average bowler.
Think so?
Yeah.
You type in MF to get a glove.
No, I wouldn't get a glove.
Did you get your own bowl?
No, I wouldn't get my own ball. Just like if I turn up to
I
a
would
bowling alley.
love my own bowl. Like, do you know when you get like Dungeons and Dragons dice and you're like, give me orange ones because I want kind of Iron Brewery type ones. I would love a bright orange rippled with black, blue, white marble CMB engraved on it. Fuck. I would start bowling if I had a bowl, man.
Well, I feel like
I've got an engraved bowling shirt that says CMB on it. That Lane 7, Lucky Strike Bowling Company contacted me and said, "Do you want a engraved shirt and get a free game of bowling with your pals?" And I was like, "Yeah," but I was going through a breakup at the time, so I was not really in the mood for bowling. So they gave me the shirt, and then I just didn't ever go.
interesting.
Yeah.
I think when I turn up at bowling, right,
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, there's a good chance of me winning this year.
Think so?
Yeah.
Was it because you played me? And your wife?
No, even like all the time.
Yeah.
And anyway, unless someone's like, if I see someone do like a fucking pro bowling move, I'm like, right, they've got me here.
Right.
But if you're talking just average bowlers, do you know what I mean? I'm like, there's a good chance of me winning this year. But then I think that about a lot of things.
Yeah, he's quite. I'm not going to say that you're an annoying person because you're not, but it is annoying that you could probably just pick up a trumpet and start playing it without thinking about it.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Yeah.
by having the confidence to put your lips to it, where somebody be like, "Oh, where does it go? What do you do your lips?" You would just start going.
Well, the thing is, I've seen people play trumpet before, so I'll just go, oh, well, I understand how this works.
You're like the Marvel villain Taskmaster.
I'm like the show taskmaster.
Yeah, well,
You've got to do a special thing with your lips to play a trumpet. Though.
Yeah,
But
it hurts. It
Aye.
actually hurts after a while, and you're like, fucking hell. I
For
just
lips.
can't tooting for a living.
and they would be smoking joints as well, so the lip strength for these trumpeters must be absolutely nonsense.
Oh,
man.
you never nobody ever talks about how strong their lips must be. You know, like when you go like that, they can probably do that without even using the
The
finger.
sound would probably come for the fucking hand.
Yeah.
do you know there's a fucking valve in trumpets that you have to like?
Spit valve.
Aye, the spit valve. That's
Damn.
fucking manky, man.
That's kinky, man.
There is I've got this thing, right? It's like kind of electronic saxophone, right?
The J6.
the J-Sax.
Yeah. I got my ex-girlfriend the J6 for her birthday during COVID.
I don't want to hear about your sex stuff.
Okay, sorry. It's a junior saxophone, it's plastic.
Oh, right, okay.
You don't
Now
want
that should,
If you don't want to commit to the brass this
Yeah.
early in your jazz career,
Well,
you can get the J6.
Did you?
I was like, I'll
this,
get you a fucking real saxophone. She was like, no, just give me the beginner one. And then she was shy. She didn't want to annoy the neighbours.
well, this one, you know what I mean?
It's electronic. Put
It's
headphones in.
electronic. So you're just like, if you didn't, it's plugged in and all you hear is just me. Tap, 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 just like little taps, like
Yeah.
tap, 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 tap,
But in your ears, careless whisper.
and in my ears, I'm like, well, actually, I learned that.
Rafferty.
He's for
That's-
Paisley.
He's for
Yeah, it's for
Paisley.
Paisley. You're for Paisley as well.
I'm for Paisley. They play it. That's the walkout for St Mun now. Is
Oh.
Baker Street. Aye.
Before I get on to Paisley and what I like about Paisley, basically when you're like blowing into this like reed thing, all
Yeah.
the spit just goes right through it and goes down onto your leg as we hold at the bottom, and you just get a wet leg when you're playing it. I think that's where the band Wet Leg were on about.
Yeah. It's because they got into the electronic sax scene
Yeah.
before they started two-piece indie female rock group. Now that being girls a genre, if you ask me.
Being girls is not a genre.
No, being a girl is not a genre.
Why are
What's-
there witches buried in the street in Paisley?
Because they had a whole bunch of witch burnings and shit like that. And
Do you think they were deserved witch burnings? Do you think these were witches?
probably who the fuck
Yeah.
knows, man?
We can't tell now. We can't tell
can't.
now, but we can't take the risk of opening the street up and letting them out. So
Exactly.
We are the daughters of the witches they could not burn, my friend.
we are.
Well, not us.
Right.
Someone else would be.
Someone else would be.
What happened to Paisley?
So basically, it was a wee lassie who didn't fucking like nanny or something. So then she started like putting feathers in her mouth and spitting them out. And we're like, that was that nanny because she's a witch. So then this went on.
Aye.
And then she was doing it with stones because at first with the Farrells, they're like, just shut up, she's a good nanny. And then she's like, right, I'm going to have to upgrade to stones.
Yeah.
That didn't work. And I think the last one was glass. And then they're like, right, pack it. Right, she's a witch then. Let's just burn her. And then done all that. And then basically everybody worked out. You could just start getting people burnt. So
you just start spitting things out and going,
that's them. Aye. So, there's been a whole bunch. And then there's like a well kind of thing that you're not meant to drive over in Paisley, but it's in the middle of like a 4-way junction.
Yeah.
Aye.
It couldn't be more drive overable.
Aye. So that's where they're all buried in this big hole.
Yeah. It's crazy. You wouldn't know, you're not a car driver.
I'm not a car driver myself.
You wouldn't know about this.
I didn't. Is this in the fucking test?
What? It's in the test, yeah.
I get 4 minors. I ran over a witch's grave.
There's like a bit that's like cobblestone that's got like a heart and then like glasses and stuff like that. And it's because when they were building this church, a guy fell off the roof and then his glasses fell over there. He fell over there. Like his wallet fell over there. So then on the ground where they were building their street, they just like put a wee heart there for him. Then like a pair of glasses over there and
That's
just
so
basically mapped it. This catastrophe.
It's one of the most embarrassing things about wearing glasses is if they put a wee grave over there for your glasses because they fell off when you got hit.
He died, but he was specky. Just like he's no speck.
Yeah, he looked like a wee gonk, but he was well loved in the community.
He was on top of the church.
I don't know. I just know he fell.
Right.
He's basically splattered everywhere.
Yeah, Paisley's a kind of unexplored territory for me, if I'm honest with you. Not really spent a lot of time there.
Not really explored Paisley?
Not explored that. I went there by accident to do supper in a can that time. Remember that?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I wasn't there.
You weren't there. Do you know that show, Supper in a Can, with Giovanni, the wee guy?
Oh, the chip in the chip
In the
shop.
chippies,
Aye.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
in Johnston, isn't it?
Well, that's what I found out when I went to Paisley. I went to the Rang Andy's Golden Fry. So I went to the Johnston one initially. Then I went to one in like Killy or something like that.
You went to Kilmarnock?
Somewhere. It was like a pure train journey out. And I don't drive, so I was on the trains.
Aye.
And then at the end of it, he was like, no, it's the one in Johnson. I went, I don't fucking know what Johnson is.
Chris has never heard of Google Maps or anything like that.
No, I've heard of Google Maps. I typed in Andy's Golden Fry and it sent me the wrong place twice.
Well, he's never heard of checking details, I guess.
No, I should have checked the details, really.
I got a chicken curry pizza at that place.
What?
Aye, so it's a pizza base, then no tomato sauce, curry sauce, cheese, and then chicken.
And what do you think about that, Rosco? Because in an earlier episode of this podcast, maybe a later one, depending on how these go out, you said to Milo Edwards
Barbecue
that,
sauce is a nightmare on a pizza base, but
a curry is a different story, isn't it?
do you know what? No, I don't know if I would go for it. I don't know if I'd go for it.
Not that particular one, but I've had a curry pizza.
Prove it.
It was actually surprisingly nice. I was like, this is going to be shit. And then I was like, this is actually
Why
quite
did you
good.
get it?
Because we were, at one point, me and my mate Sharky were going to do a food review thing for a delivery app in Paisley.
A
And
Paisley owned delivery app?
Aye, Paisley Eats.
What do you think about that type of pizza, Roscoe, for the benefit of the listener? It's a
pizza.
It's a pizza with little chopped up hot dogs and chips.
No, I'm not for it.
Why
Little
not?
chopped up hot dogs and little chopped up hot
Chopped
dogs.
up hot dogs?
Well,
You got them chopped up hot dogs on
You
there?
get those chopped up hot dogs and that piece of meat.
No, I don't believe in that. Do you know what? I'll tell you a thing. Taylor's apprentice that I used to work with went to Tony Macaroni's on a work night out and they got a mashed potato pizza. And I was like, what kind of fucking madness is this? And he's dead now.
No
So there you
wonder.
go.
what did they die of?
Car crash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No wonder.
When I worked in Pizza Hut, the
What's
guy,
the maddest order you ever had when you were in Pizza Hut?
because we didn't really have many mad orders because it was all you can't really make your own pizza that's
Right.
mad mental.
Yeah,
but
same.
like fucking the guys that worked there would just bring stuff in and put like their own stuff. So like there's like tins of beans and shit like that.
What? Bean
Aye.
pizza?
Do you remember the bean pizza that was in Safeway? You'd go to the big Asda in Parkhead and it was like bean pizza, and it was a collaboration with Heinz. Now remember this?
I don't remember this. No.
Heinz bean pizza.
No, I don't. Stop saying it like I should remember it. I've never heard of this.
This is like I was pure Heinz obsessed when I was a wee boy. So I got the Heinz beans pizza, and I got the. Did you get the green tomato sauce and the purple tomato sauce?
No.
This stuff was fucked up, man. Wait a minute. Can you look this up, Lorenzo?
Wow.
Lorenzo's it's like he's a hacker in a film. Getting into the main frame.
Lorenzo, can you bring up the green and purple tomato sauce?
This is like John Travolta and Swordfish.
Well,
over
I'll tell
here.
you one.
Nicolas Cage.
Looking back, in hindsight,
Come on.
do you think it
Don't
was
you have
good?
any hindsight if you can remember the bean pizza?
I can't. I've never
It was
thought about
sick.
being pizza.
The guy in Pizza Hut who made it was sick after eating his one.
Yeah, I bet it was. That's fucking baked beans in a pizza.
It's
man.
like if someone does heroin that's too pure, it makes them sick.
Right. It's like that.
That's what's happened with the bean pizza.
Yeah,
You know,
I don't
it's
know. This
such a
seems
good
like
idea.
someone's ingested the foil that they cooked it on. That's the way I'm thinking of it.
Yeah. Brought back in 2022. And you remember this?
No,
This is the Mandela effect, man.
what's Nelson Mandela got to do with this?
He loved them in jail.
Yeah, but and Nelson Mandela is like,
He didn't want to leave jail because he had access to the to bean
Is,
pizza.
is that the line you're going with? Is that the line you're going with?
He was like, "Get me out here, sing a song about it." But in actual fact,
But in actual fact, Nelson Mandela wanted to stay interred in jail because he wanted to sit there and eat Heinz baked bean pizzas.
that's what I've heard.
That's what
That's what I've heard.
Where did you hear this?
The newspaper.
The newspaper, right? Okay.
The long walk to baked bean pizza.
What else were people coming in and putting in the pizzas?
There was the biggest problem we had was I got in a fucking kind of fight with the car wash / drug front that was next door.
Oh, car wash, Pizza Hut, beef is the sharks and the jets of the modern age. You
It's the
know,
Sharkies and the Jetties.
So they were, because they used to have two Alsatians that lived in the car wash where I was like, this is clearly a fucking
Right,
drug
yeah,
front.
yeah.
Yeah.
And they used to walk them in the car park of the Lagoon fucking leisure centre that was in Paisley.
yeah.
But we used to use that as like a shortcut to get back to the shop. So we'd fly through that car park. One day, one of the guys was wanting the dogs. He's like, whoa. Kicked off, started throwing stuff over the cars as they were leaving the car park. So it was like, but it was all like cleaning supplies. So effectively, they were
it's
just
helping.
they were just washing the cars.
Yeah, you don't get lucky.
I'll fucking buff shine your motor, you cunt.
Throwing a sudsy sponge at somebody back at them. It's just slides down the window, makes it clean. You're like,
You're getting
"Thank
your
you."
fucking wheels done and your alloys as well.
That's awesome, man. What kind of drugs were they selling? Like coke?
I don't know. I never went in to ask.
No.
I was having my own fights with people in Pizza Hut.
Yeah, you fought the manager.
I lost it one day with the manager.
I fought the manager, and the manager. No, who won?
Well, I got backed up and then that, so it was like a temporary manager who was coming in for the Great Western Road shop to cover in Paisley.
Coming in for these fucking. They were, I actually fixed.
This is like a country sheriff coming into the big city and trying to act the hard man, but you just don't know.
just as
Or
a,
the exact
as a
opposite.
small quick detour. One time I'd finished work and I'd dropped an eckie, and then my mates who worked on the in the subway in Paisley Road West, not the subway sandwich place, they were like, "We've got a pipe in here that's fucking
Not
leaking or
Cessnick.
something like that," and I was like, I've got about an hour before I come up, and I had to jump in the car and go and fix this fucking pipe. And then
A lot of your life seems like a Grand Theft Auto mission.
yeah, literally, as soon as I got the pipe fixed, I was like, went back and I was like, it's working fine now. It's no leak anywhere. Anyway, I'm away out. She's there, boys. This fucking place is actually really cool, man. Sandwiches are good. You know what I mean? I love sandwiches. So you were fighting your manager. And,
What was the discrepancy?
Temp man.
What was the dispute over?
So we had uniforms in Pizza Hut, but no one really wore them. The basic rule was you just wore black trousers and then you could just wear a Pizza Hut jacket. But he came in for the Great Western Road one, which was a lot better, and he wanted us to wear the hat. But I never wore the fucking hat because I just wasn't. Hats don't fit my head properly.
You got a big heat?
Aye, it doesn't work. It looks weird.
I've got a big heat.
Aye, it's a problem, man. And he wasn't for listening, and he waited. I'd done my shift with my normal manager, then they were going off. He came in half an hour before the shift change, and he went up to me and he was like, he whistled at me first.
Oh, that's a bad start.
Aye, that just rattles me. That is like, I will properly lose it. So I was already fucking annoyed, and I was like, what? Because I was lifting all the pizza dough boxes, and he was like standing over me, and he was whistling, and he was like, you. And I was like, what? And he was like, where's your hat? I was like, I don't have a hat. And he was like, you're getting a hat. And I was like, no, I'm fucking no. And then he was like, he just started losing it at me. He was like, go out there and get a hat and all this shit. Then he was going, and every day I'll be here, you'll be here as well. You'll have your hat on, and I'll be standing here going, what a good boy with his hat on.
Oh,
Wow.
oh, fucking, oh, I'm tingling now.
Aye, so I just fucking losing it. I'm like, why don't you fuck off, mate? But I then shouted at him, I was like, you're talking to me like you fucking know me. And then he went back and told
It's kind of a self-slagging. You talk to me like you know I'm a wee dick. You don't.
No, you don't get it.
Oh, okay.
You don't get it.
What am I not getting?
It's got a different meaning to it.
Oh, yeah?
You're talking to me like you know me, as if you know I wouldn't fucking slap you.
Right.
It's a different meaning out there. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, you're talking as... No, but you're saying you're talking as if you do know me.
Yeah. You're talking to me as if you know that I
Oh, you
wouldn't do it.
don't?
Yeah,
Right,
you
okay.
don't know me, and I will do something. That's the
Aye.
subtext. It.
Yeah.
So that's what he went away and told the management. He was like, and he was in the shop shouting at me, do you know who I am? I was like,
Nah, it's
No, it's different. There's a difference.
aye.
Yeah.
Because I was like, because they were like, we know you do stand up and stuff, but like, calm down with that, man. And I was like, why would I say that? I currently work in Pizza Hut. Like, I'm no.
Yeah. No, it's different. I wasn't saying I'm a stand-up, you should know me. I'm saying you should know that I'm prepared to fucking kick your cunt in here. That's
Aye.
the vibe. I would somebody whistling and somebody saying that. Oh fuck that. Would
You had
say
a few things that set you off when you were a trado.
multiple things,
Yeah.
eh?
Ross.
Fuck it. I don't know why that was sending me off.
It was an old guy.
With it.
Oh.
No.
Right. Was it a young guy?
It was a young guy, electrician. He would come into the every time I'd be fucking working away, and he'd come in and he'd go, Ras, and it just fucking got me. And it went, and like there was like points where he'd come in and I'd be like, he's going to fucking say it, he's going to fucking say it, he's going to say it.
Yeah.
And then he comes in and says it, and I'm just like gripping a fucking hammer or something like that, and just pure, I can't even look round, because I'm like, if I look round, I'm going to fucking go mental. I'm just looking at a wall or something
If
like
I
that.
speak, I am in trouble.
Yeah. I don't know
Football
why it
reference
was,
there?
I don't know. I don't think it was anything to do with him. I think it was all to do with me and going, I'm fucking sick of this. Mm-hmm.
There was another guy in your work that kind of, he was some kind of paedophile or something?
It was the same guy. It was the same guy. No, I don't know what the story was there. I know that. I don't know what the full story was there.
Let's leave it for the courts to decide.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it may have ended up being muddled or something like that.
I see.
But at one point, I realised, because he was up there as an electrician, like working in the fucking the rafters of a house, and I made some fucking joke about the fiddler on the roof, and nobody got it, and I was like, I can't work here anymore.
Yeah,
Do you know
I
what I
don't
mean?
know if the Lanarkshire plumbing scene's the best place to try out your Sondheim references, though. Do you know what I mean?
Well, I'm like, come on, do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not meant to be here.
No, you're an ascended being in my eyes.
A fucking ascended baked bean. Oh my
An ascended baked bean pizza, man. Fucking the size of me. That's awesome, man. I can't believe you never had the bean pizza. It was so cool. And you never had the purple sauce?
No.
They brought out tomato sauce. I don't know about this, but they brought out tomato sauce and it was green. And I remember my dad put it on my plate and I was just like, I can't eat it. And he's like, but you know it tastes exactly like the red stuff. And I was like, I know, but I can't put green stuff in my mouth.
You like to be fucking green tomato sauce in my house? No chance. No fucking chance. You get me on?
Forgot your dad was the mayor of Larkhall.
No, literally. Do you know what? My family aren't even like that.
No,
at all,
no, they're not. They're beautiful people.
But the
I couldn't
thing is-
believe how normal your family was when I met them. I was like, where did you come from? I was at his wedding going, who the fuck are these people? What's that
supposed to mean?
You're weird.
You're fucking weird.
You got a wee tattoo, half a guy and a fish in your arm. Your dad's just a normal guy with labyrinthinitis, whatever he's got. But
Yeah, well, that's it. Do you know what I mean? You see it on a wall, it's a bit of art, and you go, I'm fucking putting that, man.
yeah.
And then you go, I'll put his legs away over there.
Mm.
No, see.
You get tattoos, didn't you?
Got the
Rose
Aye.
on
That-
fire.
Aye. People always think that's been like clawed or it's something like that. Oh, most of these were done on a boat as well.
Nice.
Aye.
That's the place you want to get them done.
Aye.
Famously uneven.
I've met the guy who done them. Don't bring this point up to. He doesn't like it when you bring up the fact that boats rock.
Yeah, but
He gets really upset with you when he's steaming on the train and you go, "You got a fucking tattoo pal on a boat."
It's a canal boat.
It's a
so
canal
not
boat.
meant to shake. Sometimes it does. You feel it. You
Of
do
course
feel
it does,
moving.
yeah, because it's
But
on
then
there.
ducks come and chap the window halfway through the tattoo session, and he's got to go feed them.
yeah, wouldn't it be me? Do you know what I mean?
Aye.
Wouldn't it be me opening my tattoo studio on the sea? But anyway,
Oh, there's the boat comedy club.
yeah.
You done this?
Yeah, the boat show.
boat show
yeah.
in
And when
London.
a big fucking Uber boat comes past, everyone goes, oh, and it's
Everybody
horrible.
goes sideways. I'm always on that guy
People
going,
scream. People scream when it rocks. I'm like, oh, do you know what'd be great if someone was fucking permanently inking someone for the rest of their life in the middle of this?
Well, like I said, don't bring it up to the artist because I have done so and he did not find the humour in it in the slightest. But good guy, but he didn't find it funny when I was like,
I think he's done an alright job.
"No, cracking
He's
tattoos."
done alright.
What does that say on your?
Which one there?
No, this one. It's like that one.
Vasim Iem. It means don't look back.
Oh.
And it's in the middle.
Terrible advice
Oh.
for if you're a driving instructor.
Don't look back. Don't hit the witch's grave.
Are you all armed? You got any body stuff?
Nah, it's just all this.
Oh, brother. Some of the body stuff sucks. I got one like across here, and
What's it say? Get your belly out for the boys.
it says, oh no, I thought you said, does it say get your belly out? That would be a great tattoo. get your belly out for the boys.
Belly
Oh,
for
there
the
they are.
boys. For the boys.
It was
Oh, aye,
this,
the bat.
right?
Don't show
And
it to Liam Withnail because he's afraid of bats.
Is he really?
Afraid
Yeah.
of bat?
He's his biggest fear is the bats.
Wow. What is he?
Dunno.
The fucking penguin?
Yeah, he's Oswald Cobblepot. The crowd work and one man show
Oh my
comedian.
god. Yeah, honestly, like when that was getting done and it was only kind of just started, another tattooist came up and looked at where it was going and what it was and went, ooh. And I was like, yeah, don't do that.
Yeah.
And then halfway through, I had to go and like move my car, and she'd done like that and one of the wings, and I was genuinely like reasoning to myself like, no, I think a one-winged bat would be cool actually. Do you know? I don't really need the
I
rest
think
of
it would
that
be kind
finish.
of a statement about my politics. So it's just the left wing. Like I don't need the right wing. Something
Yeah.
like that.
Wow, something like that.
Yeah.
It-
That's
yeah,
why I would
it
be
was-
riffing
it
in my
was
head
just-
to try and
well-
cope with the fact that I can't handle the right wing.
left. Right. I mean, it's
Oh, you
stage
start.
left, stage right. It was that one that was done. That was still to go.
Yeah. But you're one of the guys that uses the numbing spray, aren't you?
No.
I heard that, but yeah.
Why would you say that?
Started tattooed. People were saying it.
You just make that up.
Yeah.
You just make that up.
Heard that.
I find that because I'm chasing a high that I had once when I got that one done, and I'd had an edible the night before, right?
Oh, aye.
And I had like woke up, no food, went and had a coffee right before it, and then had that done. And the feeling of euphoria I had after it was like nothing I've
Having a
ever
good
felt.
time.
It was incredible. I had to sit in my car for like 30 minutes in a car park in Hamilton because I was like, I can't drive because I'm fucking mad with it.
I feel pure drunk.
chasing
When I
that.
got my first tattoo, a dinosaur when I was 16, I was like pure afterwards. I was like pure dizzy. I'd lost blood. People talk about that. It's good.
You don't lose that much blood.
I was a wee guy.
You
I get less blood than
you're a
most
wee guy,
cunts.
you had less blood.
Yeah, I bleed easy, as they
That's
say.
the I had.
I'm an easy
I think I had like the tattoo flu
Is that what it's called?
The tattoo flu is a thing where after you get a tattoo and stuff like that, you just get like pure like ill. You just go like, oh, your body just goes.
Is it a blood infection? Probably.
Could be that.
Yeah. Probably an
Could be
infected
that.
needle's been put in you.
Could be that.
Yeah.
I've had a good run of them being fine.
What one did you get the flu at?
I can't remember.
Let's not slander someone.
It might have just been because the rib one. I felt like shit after it because of the pure size and the pain of it. Really, your body's just like, something wrong with you. We're just gonna fucking shut down for a wee bit.
Yeah.
But afterwards, she was done with the one in the rib. It was actually the worst part was when like she finished and then she like dabbed it like to kind of clean it, and then it just like sat in the air, and I was just like, I need to get up. And I was like, can I get up? Because I need to walk around my fist clenched because this is so unbelievably
You
sore
would
right now.
ballad the Bobby Burnt Toes.
I had to Bobby Burnt Toes myself. I had to walk around like, fuck. It was a nightmare.
That's awesome.
Every time I've got a new one recently, I've been like, why the fuck have I done this again? Like when I'm sat in a chair, like, I remember
I hate this.
I remember being sat in this fucking chair last time, like, I'm never doing this again.
Yeah.
And I'm fucking back here again, man.
I'm 9 years since my last one. I think I need to get back on. I need to
Get one in Melbourne.
I think I can get one in Melbourne. Yeah.
Think you can get one in Melbourne?
You get one in Where were you?
Yeah.
Me.
Yeah, get one in Melbourne. Ed Knight wants to get one, so let's get one.
Have you got any matching tattoos?
Not with him. I've got matching tattoos with other people.
Who?
Uh,
Who you doing matches?
I've
That's
got-
NOFX.
I've
You need to
got
get it
this.
with them.
What? No, not with no effects, but the boys who were in Barcelona.
Oh,
for
you went to
NoFX.
NoFX.
Yeah, and then I've got this other one somewhere. I
Oh,
think it's that
aye,
one.
the Tenants.
Yeah, and that's
Rosco's
for-
leg is sponsored by the smooth, delicious taste of Tenants.
That's
What does it
from-
say? BTGT?
It's balls to the ground. That's another NoFX tattoo from Milan,
Wow.
and that's why we've got the tennis sign because tennis super is such a delicacy there, and they're like, oh, they love it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Stupid idiots.
Whoever told
No, they get a different one. And I think
they
Tenants
get
is nice
tennis
anyway.
super, and it's
I
like,
like, I don't, I'm not trying to be one of these people. And we're talking
Sounds like you are. Sounds like you're trying to be one of these people.
I like it. I just want a cold bit of piss. You know, when I'm having a beer, just give me some cold piss.
Yeah, I love tennis.
I don't want it to taste like something. I just want to have some beer in me.
Yeah, or you want it to taste like the ground? No, I want it to taste like piss.
I thought you
Piss.
only drank rum and coke.
I've changed.
I don't think I've ever seen you drink a
You
pint.
just changed, man.
I like a wee half.
Have you have?
I'm getting my halves.
Makes
Okay.
me feel like a real man.
Yeah.
Probably something like that.
Yeah, I've
a
done that
joke.
joke quite
yeah,
recently.
Oh, yeah, you did, yeah.
Where did I do that? At the Guinness? Was it in Ireland? No. Anyway, yeah, I've been drinking just wee pints of
Wee
Asahi. I like Japanese beer.
Did you
Karen Lager.
try, what's it called? Schopenhofer grapefruit one. That's
I don't want to taste the grapefruit.
it's good. You think this? You've not tried it yet, mate.
Okay.
You'll be like, oh, that's fucking class. By the way, I don't fuck with any other of the fruit beers apart from that one.
Okay.
Interesting. That white beer is disgusting.
Wife and stuffing.
Yeah, Moon or whatever.
Or
Blue Moon.
Whatever.
I don't mind the blue.
Oh, wait, Blue Moon's the orangey one in it. It's,
Yeah, you get the
there's
orange.
The white beer as well is disgusting.
I was in Sleazy's and I ordered the wife and stuffing because it sounded German and I like other German beers. I was like, wife and stuffing, and the guy went, you don't want that one, it's shit. And I went, no, white and stuffing. But I couldn't hear him because it was busy, so I was like, aye, wife, I'd stand up.
I was in Sleazy's one night a long time ago drinking White Russians on the 23rd of December with blood pissing out my head.
Yeah.
It was a good night.
Yes, man. How did
Yeah.
that?
Me and a taxi driver going about an argument. I get in the back of his motor. I was like, I'm going to Blantyre. I was like, I'm not taking you, Blantyre. I was like, take me to fucking Blantyre. He was like, I'll take you around the corner and me and my mates will kick fuck out you then. I went, well, fucking go then.
Is it a boundary charge? Something to break the boundary of your friendship.
Clonk. I didn't realise he had a thing to clonk me open with. I was like,
Realize
fuck.
you're dealing with a shillelagh wielder.
Yeah, I was like, well, it's either back to the taxi queue or going to Nice and Sleazy's. So
I can't stand when taxi drivers are like, I'm not going that way. It's like, come
This
on.
is your one job,
This
mate.
is what you're doing.
yeah,
I know you're not going that way. If I wanted to go in somebody who was just going that way, I'd get the bus.
yeah.
I need to go a place the bus and the train don't go.
Yeah.
Hence, your job as an independent, private,
Yeah.
people taker.
You're like, mate, I've been knocked back for the garage. It's the 23rd of December.
Yeah.
The Christmas spirit, and you want to not take me?
My mum wants to feed me lunch tomorrow, Christmas lunch, as we all discuss.
On the 24th?
I don't know. Honestly, I'm not saying, I know you're dyslexics. I don't think
You're dyslexics.
I know you're dyslexics. I'm fucking.
Sounds like you are as well.
I think I'm numerically dyslexic.
Dyscalculia.
I think I have dyscalculia because I cannot remember what day Christmas is. So when you said
It's the
23rd, I was like,
25th.
Christmas next day?
Why would it be that?
Because I'm number daft.
But that's. I think I'm just daft. Right?
Well, I might be just daft, but
Yeah.
I'm smart in other senses.
Yeah, so you're just you're just daft.
Number daft.
Well, number daft. But they call it dyscalculia, right? When you're like,
Number
oh,
daft is the way to go.
But everybody knows Christmas on the 25th of December.
I know you're number daft because one time we were trying to get into the casino, Liam, and you went, we were quite drunk, but we were about to get in, and you went, can you write my postcode? And I was like, this is making
doesn't
a
look good.
claim.
This doesn't look good.
We're in a state to
This
get
is a
in the
bad
casino.
look for us getting in.
You're unable to write your own postcode. But this is just a way in which the casino is not a ableist-friendly environment.
I've got a complicated relationship with that casino anyway, man.
Yeah.
Me and them have issues constantly.
That guy said to me, the big egg-shaped bouncer, he
Davey.
said to me that, what's his name?
Davey.
Davey? I don't know his name, but he says, I kicked you out here one night. And I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, I fucking threw it in your ass, you specky bastard. I was like,
Because you're up at that fucking roulette table being numbered daft. You're betting on the fucking table like I can't through you. Ableism goes out the window in the Gen Ting at 3 in the morning. I'll say
really
that.
hard playing blackjack when you're numbered down. You're like, hit me. You're like, you're already over.
Hit me, bitch. I was like, I fucking will.
Fucking throw you-
Fucking will.
throw you
You're
at the
fucking
neck.
putting money on the fucking pistachio nuts in the bar, you cunt.
Sometimes Davey's dead sound with me, and
Yeah.
other times, it's like I've like shagged his missus or something, man.
Yeah.
Like he's proper like hates me. Other
Yeah.
times, I'm like, I don't know what's going on here, Davey. Like,
Yeah.
Maybe there's somebody else who's so like you that goes in there and does like pure
I think that is
bizarro.
what it is with me, because the nicest laziest guy said that as well. He was like, fucking remember kicking you out here. I did get kicked out of Flat 01 once for dancing too much, but
Of course, that's why you get kicked out of somewhere for dancing too much.
I was like, yeah.
This boy's dancing too much. Get him out.
I thought I was a reckies or something, but I was just having it.
Oh.
I think there's a lot of wee specky guys running about out there, and we are getting tarred with the same brush. This just because we both wear thick black Ray-Bans or
Yeah.
something. Do you know what I mean?
So why do you think Sue Perkins was kicked out of Slazes?
You're overrated as a Radio 4 contributor. Fuck you, you're fucking. Nah, she's good. I was going to ask you about the time the Catholic Church was upset with you.
that wasn't fun, man. There's a point where they genuinely were like, "Oh, you might have to hire security."
Yeah.
I still randomly there was like a good 3-year period where I'd still get emails off of like random fucking Catholic people, and it was always during religious holidays.
You are a Catholic person.
Aye,
So
well,
we're trying to beat the broadcast accusations. So
right.
you saying these fucking Catholics are emailing me makes it look like it's 3. You know, we do have pals who are that way inclined.
Sitting there going, I fucking knew it. I knew it.
But the issue with them was you'd done a few jokes about
my sister's a nun.
your sister's a
so-
nun. You had some nun jokes,
Aye.
really funny stuff. But then they were emailing
my
the
agent.
venues and the agents, but then you were CC'd in as well or something like that. And you
So-
were getting the emails saying that we're going to ruin your life.
Aye, so they were emailing me directly, and then they were emailing like my agent, then they were emailing the bishop, they were emailing like
This is a fucking Enid Blyton novel or
So
something.
they're starting a war with a chessboard.
aye, so bishops were getting emailed, I was getting like fucking convents are getting emailed, but I'm getting emails back from mother superiors of convents being like, we disavow this man, we're nothing to do with him.
It wasn't the pub on Leith Walk either. It was the actual Mother Superior.
Aye,
Yeah.
it was proper, everybody, and then like it was like proper at a point where I was like, this is gonna like we might actually need to do something because there was threats of protest, which I was like, my agent was like, yeah, let's get in protest and let's try and wind them up. And I was
Controversy creates cash.
aye, and I was like, well, let's fucking not do that because these people might try and kill me at some point.
Sure.
So I'd rather. Have you ever heard the Bible, John? Don't think he's going to be happy about that.
Bible John coming out of the woodwork.
He's like, listen, I've been in hiding for a while, but I've finally time to come up and say my piece about this.
Changed my tact. I'm no longer hunting menstruating women, and I'm now bludgeoning young Scottish Comedian of the Year winners.
So then I've read it so often, it's not that much anymore, but it was like a 3-year period where like every religious holiday I was getting emails being like, and it was weird because it always started the same, basically like, it's not too late for you to turn this around.
Happy Easter.
You can come back to the light, you know, this shit.
Well, it's been 3 years.
I know.
It is too late.
But it would always be like, and then like it would start with that, and then it would just be a whole load of stuff about what an arsehole I am.
Wow.
Fair enough, guys. One of them was in Latin.
That's
That's good.
It's quite fun. I was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck's
Did you have to
going on
Google Translate that?
here?
Back
Aye.
Is that what you got? Don't look back. You know? It's quite good.
It's
It's quite cool. I might get that
poetic.
tattooed. Yeah. By a guy on a boat. So you've got a new podcast, Liam. You're doing a Dungeons and Dragon podcast
Yep.
with an absolute red hot lineup. Me and Rosco used to have a Dungeons and Dragons stream.
Yeah, we done like a campaign during lockdown when
class,
there was
man.
nothing going on.
Roll and Slice.
Yeah.
I was Princess Ovak, the wolf splitter. You were.
I
Don't
was-
laugh at that, Lorenzo. With your fucking baseball card collection over there.
You fucking nerd, man.
And you were the
I was
gnome.
Big Daddy Grunto, a gnome cleric who was
Yeah.
also a biker.
Yeah, that's
Even
pretty
though,
cool as
well,
fuck, man.
he wanted to be a biker, and then Gareth was like, "Yeah, motorbikes don't exist in this world," so he became a hog rider. He had a big hog that he rode
Oh,
about,
yeah, that-
which is actually much cooler.
yeah.
That's really cool, yeah.
It's class, man. We're no. The thing is, Tom Stade. It's Tom Stade, Gareth Mutch, and Kate Hamill doing the podcast with.
Legends only.
Aye, they're all class, but none of us have really played Dungeons and Dragons. Tom played it back in the 80s when it first came out, and there's been a lot of drugs and alcohol since then.
There was only one enemy when I played it. It was a skeleton, and his name was Gary.
The guy that made it is called Gary Gygax.
There you go.
Yeah, deep knowledge.
So fucking no, we don't really know what we're doing.
Yeah.
I'm now talking to people. I have to go on Reddit and put fucking things that they try and do into Reddit, and then everybody comes back and they're like, "What a bunch of fucking idiots, man!" So,
Oh, I can imagine that the Reddit subthreads for the Dungeons and Dragons rules are a real hoot, a real joy to be in.
There's a lot
Aye.
of stuff that's just like, so someone put a bag of holding inside a bag of holding, which ends up being basically like an atomic bomb because you're basically putting one, because a bag of holding's like it looks like a normal bag, but it's like a, what they call it, hammer space in cartoons. So it's just like infinite space inside the bag.
it's like a pocket universe.
It's a pocket universe. So you're putting a pocket universe inside a pocket universe, which leads to an explosion.
Well, a bag of holding inside a bag of holding. What is this? Amanda Holden's plastic surgeon? Huh?
Who's Amanda Holden again?
She was on like Britain
She
Got
was
Talent and all that.
married to Les Dennis, was she no?
Really?
Was she?
Aye, she was married to Les Dennis, I'm sure.
Is it
Man,
him that got his bobby out in that TV
No,
show?
that's
Keith Chegwin?
Nah, it's Chegwin, aye.
that was
You know what was
Cheggers.
crazy? I fucking saw that on the telly.
Yeah.
The pure
A lot of
like
people
we're doing it like I bet it was just like
It was
a,
televised.
I mean, you know that way it was televised, but it feels like a moment where like it wasn't really. It's not like it ran like all the time. It just ran once, and it was
Aye.
on live or whatever.
Yeah.
And it was like Keith Chegwin running about with his fucking cock out and like the pure like a jungle crystal maze thing. I remember turning out and be like, "What the fuck is this?"
It's because he didn't want the contestants to feel bad because the contestants had to be naked on the show. That was the whole
Right.
gimmick. And he was like, oh, that's shit if they're the only ones who's naked. I'll be naked too
Yeah.
and make it more comfortable for everybody.
He was trying to be sound.
He was trying to get his booby out. Huh? No, I was being sound. Get my cock out. Honestly,
Man, I just wanted
Your Honor.
everybody to feel good. So I got the little cheggers out. They have a little peak.
Good for him, eh? He's got to be dead, didn't he? He's dead.
No way.
No, he's still going. I
He's
think
still
him and,
kicking the ball.
him and Bobby Davro are still kicking it.
Imagine
together.
being in fucking Nice and Sleazy's and then Bobby Davro, Keith Chegwin, and Lee Dennis.
Les
Les
Dennis.
Dennis.
Les Dennis coming at the same time.
Les Dennis, the French fire engine. That's one of my...
Lee Denis.
Les Denis. That's a Shooting Stars joke. It's one of my all-time favourite wee lines. Les Denis, the French fire engine. Great bit of work there.
I don't think I get it.
The fire engines always are, they had like Dennis on the front
Uh-huh.
of them. So like
Oh, did
Les Denis, yeah.
Wow. Well, there you go. Another great episode of Shooting.
Aye.
I speak Japanese. I don't speak. What's Le Janet?
Le Janet.
Which means Janet.
Sounds
The Janet.
the Janet.
Yeah.
Shout out to Janet. Shout out to Janet
I
Jackson.
bet janitor is a French word. Le janitor.
And I don't mean Janet Jackson. Actually, I had a crazy story. I had a crazy story when I was doing Off the Ball. Stuart
That
Cosgrove
can't be
was like, he was just
true.
talking about. No, it is true. He was doing some. It was something Channel 4 something or something like that. Because he used to fucking run Channel 4.
Oh, I should do.
And he was like doing an interview with Janet Jackson and not Janet Jackson of comedy scene fame, Janet Jackson of my nipples out at the Super Bowl fame.
Did different people.
Shout out to both Janets.
I think that's. I think it's unfair what happened to Janet Jackson at the Super Bowl. Personally,
It was obviously meant to happen, and then they tried to retcon and go wardrobe malfunction. She was meant to get a fucking wee nippy out. She had a wee hanger in it. Do you know what I
she
mean?
had this a metal sun around the nipple.
Yeah.
And Justin Timberlake was like, "What the?"
And you think you're wearing a metal sun round your nipple just underneath your cleats for a laugh?
Yeah.
No, it's
No.
meant to
In
happen.
my experience, you're trying to make a point.
Yeah. My nipples are hot.
But it's just crazy that I don't know. I mean, we need to just go either everybody's nipples are sound or nobody's nipples are sound because we've all got them.
Yeah.
You know, like if you were a woman, that would be a crime.
A fucking crime of passion.
I murdered you for doing it. I think.
Yeah, oh no, that's a.
Wait, would it? That means I love you. I don't know.
But Janet Jackson
Yeah, sorry.
drove Stuart Cosgrove to go and see Michael Jackson, but he wasn't in.
I thought you were going to say
Oh.
drove me suicide.
She drove me to see Michael Jackson. She was like, let's go around Michael's house, see if he's in, but he wasn't in.
Thank you so much for coming on the podcast. Yeah. We're going to do an extra half hour of talking shit.
Yeah, and we're going to start. Oh, do you want to plug? Have you got stuff to plug? You got stuff coming up?
Just a podcast. It's called Comics Quest. We all play comedians who get sucked into the land of Dungeons and Dragons, and it's all trying to figure out how to get back home for there. So check it if you're into that.
Oh, that's cool. So you're not doing like characters. Are you doing like yous that are in there?
We've done it as basically the characters who are some. Tom's character is basically Tom, but Gareth's character and Kate's character are pretty different. But
Kind of Jumanji in it.
aye, so you
yeah.
get sucked in and then you need to try and figure it out.
Yeah.
So if you're into that, it's a bit different and it's funny. So check it out.
Yeah, if you're a fan of, there are a few people. We were at McClelland Comedy Festival. Were you there? Me and Liam were there. Who was also in Liam Withnail? No, you. You went there. Me and Liam Withnail were at
Was that
McClelland Comedy
last year? No, I
Festival.
wasn't there.
And you know, sometimes people will say to us, "Oh, we love enjoying an album." We go, "Oh, yeah, it was a good podcast or something." But somebody came up to me and Liam at McClelland Comedy Festival and went, "Here, big fan of Rolling Slice," and we were like, "What?
Wow,
the
deep
fuck?
cut.
No, heard that in a young
Where
and a
are you
half.
from? Where did you come
Where
from?
you from, customer?" That's what I says to him. And he went, McClelland. Yeah, I mean, fuck, it's so much fun doing Dungeons and Dragons. So I've not. You sent me an episode early on to go, "We should get this," and I liked it. But I'm going to listen to the whole thing soon. I'm excited to do so.
But why don't we
Yeah, no.
finish this off right now after that plug, and then we'll start the. Shooting rose, shooting rose, shooting rose.
Was that good? Better?
No.
Pew, pew, pew. Do one.
Shooting rose, shooting rose, shooting